Hi, Virgo. Welcome back. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign, wherever that may fall in your chart. You are welcome here. Or if you are dealing with the Virgo, if the title of the video drew you in, you are also welcome. Please keep in mind that this read will be general, so it won't be able to resonate with everybody. So take what you need. And if it doesn't, check your other placements. If it does, I would love to hear about it in the comments. If you have not yet subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you. And if you have, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate your support. Please feel free to like and share, okay? So as I was getting the cards ready, Virgo, I noticed that the Two of Cups came out, the Three of Pentacles came out, the Four of Pentacles, and also the Three of Swords. So I'm kind of getting here that there is a deep bond that you have with somebody and it's going really well. Like there's a sense of mutual collaboration, a sense of mutual attraction, respect, and love, whether this is romantic or business, or, you know, whatever the endeavor. I'm getting a pair of people that are doing very well together. But there is this perhaps internal fear to hold on to this connection for whatever reason. I feel like there is a worry about it, something happening to it. Like it's too good to be true is what I'm getting. Like there's this underlying feeling of a fear, Virgo, a fear of heartbreak or fear that it isn't going to go right. Well, we'll get into why. So what I'll do first is open up with my Lemurian deck and just see what comes out for you from them. Okay, Virgo, so we have surrender. It came out in reverse. I don't even know if the reversals go with this deck, but I'm getting that, you know, Spirit wants you to just surrender, like give any tension or disbelief or fear, just give it away. Like no matter what happens in this bond or in this union, you can't keep it and it can't keep you. This may be the way someone's feeling about you, that everything's going so well, like something is bound to go wrong. So, and there's also the number 48 that may be of some significance to you. So some of you may be pregnant or maybe trying to get pregnant and worried about the outcome. I'm also getting here journey to wholeness, Virgo. That's beautiful. Like this is amazing. So what I'm picking up off of this energy is just to balance yourself, like with what you are consuming, what you're listening to, what you are watching, what you are eating, all sorts of things of that nature, who you have around you. Do they help you? You know, do they help or do they harm? Like all of those things need to be delicately taken into account at this time for your highest good, Virgo. We also have another pair of threes because this 48 is a 12, which breaks down to a 3, which is the number of creation, which is alchemical. When you put two things together, you get a third component. And then you also have another pair of threes, which I'm just getting that, you know, there's something growing between you and this person, something forming, whether that is a physical, like a child, like life, or just y'all's relationship is growing more seriously, okay? But make sure that you take care of yourself is definitely the message I'm picking up with these first two cards for you, Virgo. Another thing I'll do before we jump into the tarot is hit my singing bowl, just to get us on an even frequency in case your nerves are bad, Virgo, okay? Thank you, guys. Okay. Apologize in advance if there's any background noise. To do what I can to keep my kids contained while I do get these reads out. Messages for Virgo, please. Virgo. I'm using my ancient Egyptian tarot deck. Okay, Virgo. What do we have here for Virgo, please? Thank you, Spirit. So Virgo, like any negative thoughts or ideas can manifest into physical reality. I'm really picking up on the more whatever you focus on grows, So if it's good, then it'll grow into good in your reality. And if not so much, then, it'll just be more to add to the headache. Okay, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so maybe you're getting the sense that someone's going to pull back or has pulled back. Maybe you have pulled back out of fear. Money could be tight at this time. Finances could be tight, but I'm kind of getting it's commitment. High Priestess reversed. Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces in your chart, but maybe a Pisces has pulled back from the connection, or you have pulled back from the connection due to something that was in the dark having come out. You also have the World. So this is a cycle of completion. You have come to the end of a journey, and that might be where the underlying fear is coming from, the fear of the unknown, Virgo. Somebody might have been really mean to you or abused their power. This could have been you in an effort to scare them off before they could break things off with you. You could also be dealing with an Aries, okay? Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting that you feel like you waited for nothing. Like you feel like you put in a lot of work and didn't get much back. Eight of Pentacles, that also came out in your pre-shuffle. That is building, paying attention to detail. It's very much your energy. That's one or both of you working on it. So in the beginning energy, I get two people that really love each other, care about each other, work very well together. But there's something up. Either it's somebody has this suspicion or fear, or something happened where something that was supposed to be a secret came out. Maybe somebody's really a jerk or promiscuous or something like that. And now this cycle has come to completion. Somebody could be pregnant and very fearful of, what is to become of the child's life. Okay. So I'm getting right now, maybe you're not talking, or when you try to talk, the communication is poor, AKA like it could be easily bad signal. Or if you're texting, the messages are not coming out as you intend, or you're not receiving them as they intend, or you're talking kind of nasty to each other, trying to cut each other down. That is the challenge here, is either none or poor communication. Somebody expected to grow in abundance with someone else, and I think that maybe they got disappointed, Virgo, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, it started off highly strong, and I still am sensing there is love between the two of you, or there's something that works very well between the two of you, but something happened and somebody was highly disappointed, and now communication is a challenge. So what you're thinking of is a possible reunion, or somebody cheated on the other one. If this is a romantic involvement, I think there's a suspicion, Virgo, that they stepped outside of the relationship, or maybe they asked you to be poly, curious, amorous, whatever. Like they may have asked you that and you pulled back all the way because you weren't really ready for that, or, take it how it applies. You could have maybe asked your partner that and they maybe thought different of you, and now you're afraid that, you spoke too soon or they spoke too soon, and there's a bit of fear here going on. Or somebody did something without permission involving another person, and they were busted, okay? So coming from this energy, so in the past, and this could be, I'm really picking up a pregnancy big time because, you have the Queen of Cups, but she's reversed. This reminds me of morning sickness. This reminds me of mood swings. This reminds me of, your body getting swollen, and, you're really just trying to adjust to having life inside of you on a physical level. On an emotional level, it is just your emotions being completely out of whack, and it could easily be due to suspecting that your partner has other things going on, outside of you and them, okay? But yeah, I'm getting a lot of like moodiness, maybe bitchiness, maybe somebody pulling their love back, but it could be due to physical illness, like pregnancy, for example, or just not feeling well, or getting that gut feeling, Virgo, that something is wrong, like something is deceitful, which brings me to the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there was some sort of sabotage or surprise against someone, Virgo. That could have been you. Somebody could have set you up for failure, or they could have set your partner up for failure and you found out about it. But it is a very stressful and backstabbing, like betrayal. It's got a very betraying energy to it at the foundation of your reading. Okay, so it looks like to me, Virgo, it looks like there was a betrayal that was related to a third party situation. For many of you, this is going to be cheating outside the relationship. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but the card in this specific deck is telling me that a partner had their eyes outside of the relationship, unbeknownst to the other partner. Okay, or if there was an agreement for a three-party situation, then somebody did something while the other was unaware of it without the permission. Okay, tried to get away with it. All right, so what you have to look forward to, I apologize for this, Virgo, but this is, it's very sad, heavy energy. It is being remorseful, regretful. It is feeling a loss. It is feeling like you don't have something that you used to have. Like you long for something that you used to have. You're so focused on what is lost. And it almost looks like it's a complete loss, like no matter how you slice it. But you see how this guy has a child behind him? Then the child isn't even dressed. So some of you could be neglecting your inner needs, like you're delicate, like you need to eat, you need to sleep, you need to pay attention to your body. Some of you do need to pay attention to your kids because you're so focused on this heartbreak, this betrayal, because the relationship was so beautiful. You just don't understand how something that you expected to grow into this amazing 10 of Pentacles sort of situation could turn out to be a 3 of Swords situation and stab you in the heart. So that's really what I'm picking up. But there's still other things that need your attention, Virgo, like your grass needs watering. If you look at both of these cards, like I understand that it's a highly emotionally charged situation, but there's still some things that really, really need your attention. So I see that you are really trying to focus on how you're going to restore balance in your life. You want to know, how you can focus on work, how you can focus on health, how you can focus on dependence, and try not to worry so much about what the person is saying or not saying. Okay. Some of you have blocked this person because you are trying to focus on getting a restoration back in your life. You are trying to get to feeling better, nourishing yourself, doing something fun for yourself. And you have been left no choice but to block this person from communication because they were posing a distraction to you, Virgo. They were keeping you stagnant and stopping you from moving forward and growing, okay? The reason for this, Virgo, Capricorn energy, you could have it in your chart or be dealing with it. This is another earth sign energy. But somebody has an addiction to sex, or somebody has an addiction to pornography, or both, or, drugs, alcohol, or people, like they just can't get enough of attention from other people if it isn't to any of those extremes. But I do see addiction here, and I do see somebody feeling tied and bound to a situation, like they feel like they don't have any control over it. And it is related to excess, drinking, sex, and somebody could even have an addiction to getting away with shit, trying to be slick, like just a thrill of like stealing something out of the store and getting away with it, like even though they have the money to pay for it, type of stuff, is really what I'm picking up on here. You could also be finding out something. You could have found something out in this Capricorn season, or have yet to before the sun enters Aquarius. You can find something out about them doing something that you had no idea, and it hurt your feelings. Okay. Venus is in Capricorn right now, with a Pluto conjunction, and you also have Mercury just about to retrograde. I'm pretty sure he's headed back into Capricorn also. So this is really taking stock of your relationships and if they're adding up, if they're weighing right. Am I getting what I need out of my relationship? Am I giving what I'm getting in my relationships of all sorts, but especially romantically? This is when Venus goes into the underworld. So this is like you doing personal inventory of your relationships, and if you are getting an even exchange of what you're giving out. Okay, Virgo. Okay, so what you hope for is to come out of the cold with somebody, to stop feeling sadness, to stop feeling like your emotions are all over the place. For some of you to stop feeling morning sickness or any type of illness. I'm picking up, you could be sick from anything. Like I'm getting like vomiting, regurgitation sort of thing. But, Virgo, you are the vital organs inside the body. So you really need to take care and make sure you're sleeping and drinking water and not being a nervous wreck. Okay. But you want you really do love them, Virgo. You really want to come out of the cold or bring them out of the cold. But at the same time, the betrayal was too large and you just cannot bring yourself to talk to them right now. Plus you're physically trying to get yourself and emotionally trying to get yourself in order. Okay. I feel like you also fear bringing them out of the cold because, well, shit, they hurt you. They were sneaky and you caught them. And I mean, I'm sorry, but a Virgo is too detail oriented for you to try to get away with something when dealing with them. That was just goofy on their part. But anyway, this also could be you, Virgo. You might be feeling sick over somebody finding out that maybe you did something and caused them harm in some way. But what you're leaving this reading off on, Virgo, is the Fool. This is Aries energy. So I'm getting like time frame of, late March, most of April, maybe even early into Taurus season. Things will start to really feel good again, feel new again, feel adventurous again. There is also this energy of look before you leap. Like, don't be so gung-ho to get up and move on that you don't, watch out for red flags or, you missteps or I don't want you trying to upset them by taking pictures with other people because you could be inviting, negativity into your life indirectly. But at least I do see energetically you starting to feel better at least around that time. Some of you are due in that time, like you'll be giving birth to an Aries, or you are dealing with one. This could also be the brand new start. Like you could get a reconciliation with the person that did this to you or that you did this to. You could be, for a tiny bit of you, I'm also picking up somebody might have lied on you. Somebody tried to make it seem like you cheated when you didn't. Like somebody might have sent a text message and screenshotted it in such a way that it looked like you were doing something you weren't doing, and that threw off the relationship entirely. Like I said, these planets are retrograde in Capricorn, so you will have to, everyone is being tested. Everyone is literally being tested, their loyalty, their faith to themselves in addition to others. Okay, so as long as you're being true to yourself is the overall message. But with the Fool energy closing out your read, Virgo, everything is going to be okay. Like you are not going to be stuck in this stagnant energy for a long time and the sick energy for a long time. Like I know a few months sounds like a while, but you are going to be getting your vigor back in life. And you may, reconcile with this person around then. Maybe they'll be there, for you when the child is born, for those of you that are bringing a child into the world, or when you business launches, or just take it however it applies. So, it looks good either way. It is a little heavy with addiction, sorrow, sadness, disappointment, betrayal, and loss. Like those are common themes associated with this particular read, but there is a silver lining. Like all is not lost. Like you have much to look forward to. Just be careful. Just be very careful. Look before you leap, and don't make any major decisions or sign anything during these retrogrades if you can help it, please, Virgo, which I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. You're the one teaching the class on that, Virgo. Okay, so I'm very happy for you guys. I didn't really need any clarifiers on that. But Spirit, what do you have to close out this read for Virgo, please? Y'all are going to be all right. I'm sorry, whatever, if you're going through any sadness, which I can tell that you are, like, it's all going to be okay. These cards are really giving third eye, crown chakra. So you may need, like I said, hydrate, and the things that you're consuming, the things you're watching on TV, listening to, that really needs tight, close, special attention at this time. Okay. Please do things that activate your third eye. So you have divine will. That is beautiful. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifest in perfect timing. You have responsibility, Virgo. If any sign knows about that word, it's y'all. So do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. Brilliant. I love that for your read, Virgo. And then you have innocence. They don't call you Virgo for nothing, right? So innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys all so much. Please get rest and stay hydrated, y'all. You are beautiful no matter what you're going through. You are amazing. And the other 11 signs need you so much, Virgo, okay? So thank you all. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a personal, look in the description, and I'll close with some more sound. Thank y'all so much. Take care.